So now there is this type of beat. This is reggae rhythms.
The rhythms. Now, reggae rhythms are created. Let's say you could, a producer could come up with a beat. It's a reggae instrumental, and he decides to call it a rhythm because he wants many other writers and artists to feature and do different ideas on the same beat. So you'll find Chronix doing it, then Busy Signal drops it, then maybe Sizzla Kalonji also comes on it, and you find Richie Spice does it. So you find many artists are doing something on that same beat. They just leave it out open for everyone to know who can mash it up.
So, not long ago, I used to think that rhythms is like a type.
Not really. It's just a normal reggae beat.
So it's like a reggae beat. It's like, okay, we're going to leave it out there.
Yeah. Sometimes you could
Are there like hip-hop rhythms?
Not, but it could also be. It's just a normal beat. Because dancehall has rhythms. Yeah, reggae has rhythms. But it's reggae people who have been doing that. So you just make a beat and share it with particular artists.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For a while, I think I was wondering a little bit about how Jamaicans define like there's one beat and everybody's sitting on it. And I was like, yo, is there like no copyright thing? Like, because I don't think it would go so well if it was like in our ends.
It is fun. One thing with Jamaicans is they create the fun.
Yeah.
So most times they want to know who can do it better. Yeah. So you create something and invite people. We want to know who can kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it brings something very good. So that's why there are so many reggae rhythms made by different producers.
So it's not the artist that makes it; it's the producer that makes it.
The producer comes up with the idea. Yeah. So I could say maybe this is the One Love rhythm, and everyone does something on it.
Sit on it and do what you can do.
Yeah. Remember the Think Twice rhythm? That old song of Philly Collins. They had to create a rhythm for it.
Yeah.
They call it the Think Twice rhythm, and many artists came on it. Guys of Phantom Moja, guys of which other guys are there on it? There are so many, over 10 people. They did different songs, but on that same rhythm.
Yep.
Like you just go and be creative. It's like someone giving you a movie script. Says now you go and direct it your way.
Go and be the way you want it to be now.
Then gives it to another person. So you find one storyline, but everything is different. The sets are different, the locations are different, and the actors are different.
Do you think this rhythm culture can be implemented in our state?
It can be. We can adapt to that. It's a very nice thing for moving music. Producers using it, they use it for marketing themselves.
Yeah.
Just it makes the producer popular.
Exactly.
So it will only market the artist if you murder that beat.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre says, if you fail to represent on the beat, you have made the producer popular. It is you who should kill that beat.
So, for as much as I know PCY, do you think you'd make the producer popular on such a beat?
I would make myself popular.
Now,
have you listened to some music sometimes and then the statements tell you that someone likes the beat? Because I can listen to a song and I'd be like, oh, nice beat. But the artist has given me the song.
Yes.
I'm supposed to say, oh, my nice vocals.
Yes.
You killed it. So those statements, people don't just say it. People are attracted to what is nice, what is outstanding out of the whole project.
That is true.
Sometimes a beat can be so nice and the artist didn't represent. But you who loves music, who understands music, you'll notice that very fast. You'll be like, oh, this is a nice beat.
Yeah.
That means you're not going to talk about the artist. But there are these moments you'll be like, damn, who's this guy?
That's very true. So, how does PCY know I'm going to sit on this beat? I'm going to sit on this instrumental, and this I'm going to make PCY proud. So, like, how do you choose?
Say, step by step, little by little, makes a buckle. Mickle by mickle, makes a buckle. So me say, me never give up, leave it up, stomp it up. Me never give up, 'cause Jah be my provider. Everything nice and sweet and smart and nice. Me walk on the streets and every nice. Every day me pray to the Most High, give I protection. So me say, Tatro, mio kambangoni ti maludo. Tatro, ikatyo tu setani ve maludo. Tatro, whoa, whoa, yeah, the taminidi, samvala, mimunga mavu, afemi mile tamanido, samvala, majinga miya kuadale, amavu. You see, one thing, when a reggae beat plays, you have to go deep and understand what you want to pass out. Reggae is a message. You can choose to put out a love message. You can choose to address a social issue. You can choose to go political. We call it rebel. Yeah, that's why the Bob Marleys were called rebel musicians. They were doing rebel music. But rebel music can also address social issues. It is now the people who feel offended that see you as a rebel. Then reggae is classified in different ways. There's rock steady. The style is different, but it's still reggae. There's skunk. See, there's lovers rock. So most times when a beat plays like this, you go deep into your spirit and see, what does this instrument put you in the mood for? Some moods are sad. Most times instruments are played, and when I feel minor chords played in the instrument, it takes me into a sad note. There's a way these chords play with you. Major chords, there's some path they take you.
Yes.
Then minor chords, when they are played, there's something they trigger in your spirit, and you head a different direction. You find yourself, to me, minor chords are sad. I go hard on them, or I talk about sad situations. That's where you find someone is talking, preaching and all that. Yeah. But when we come to major chords, it is a vibe. You take it to the love. You make love out of reggae music. You heal people through reggae music. You can preach a positive message through reggae music. Yeah, so that is it. So most times when a beat is played like this, I first take my time. I want to understand. How do I go on this? Most of my songs, I write them in studio. I've never written a song and then I go and rehearse and then I come when it's ready. I'll just go and say, I have a concept like this. Let's create something.
So your process is the feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, let me say, there's a feeling that is ignited.
True.
It could come because of how you feel as PCY at that time. It could come because you had a beautiful beat, as maybe with minor chords, as had to create an instinct in you and be like, okay, I have to talk about this.
Yeah.
Now, there's something with all your songs. As much as what I know is so many people consume reggae music, actually consume it in English language.
Yeah.
You have a way of, even when you are freestyling here, you have a way where you begin incorporating Lugbara into that. It feels like a very intentional thing that you want to do. Why?
Now, Lubara is a very complicated language. Sometimes I search through and I find it difficult to get words that I could easily say in English. So it takes me deep. At times I ask from elders, and you find some elders also are not aware about some of these words. Yeah, so composing a song in Lubara is difficult. That is why most of the Lubara songs you listen to, they have a challenge in, if you knew Lubara very well, there's a challenge in composition.
Yeah.
You find the words are not rhyming well on the beat. You know, the beat has to rhyme well. And let's say you wanted to choose some word to fit at the last bar. You know, these are all bars. Like there's when we're writing songs, we count bars, 4 bars, maybe 8 bars or 12 bars, 16 bars. Hip hop guys do it. Yeah. So most times when a bar is ending, if you choose the wrong word,
could go beyond the bar.
It can go beyond, or it is before, and it doesn't sit well. But most times, if a musician doesn't see that, just continues normally. And Lubara is complicated to that way. It's easy to make these words rhyme, but Lubara is complicated that you might find it difficult to get something that rhymes exactly at that last point, that end of a bar. So it takes time to write Lubara songs. I write and delete, I change a million times.
What was your story with this?
Mi ma Carolina, Andre Tibe Bibiole. Yeah, Madi somebody.
What is the story of Carolina?
Okay, Carolina. Most people ask me about Carolina so much. Now,
I want to talk about the writing.
Yeah.
The writing of Carolina. We know very well, as you've said. He may go before or after the bar.
Yeah. Carolina. It is a song that was paid for. So my cousin was introducing this lady called Carolina. She's a Madi girl.
Okay, so Carolina is real.
So he tells me, I want a song.
Yes.
That time I remember I did 2 songs. He didn't like the other one, and I don't know where the project is. I think I deleted it. It was still reggae.
Yeah.
So he chose this one. But when we were doing this song, he just told me, just do for me a song. She's called Caro. That is all. So I had to go to studio. My producer Ace was there. So let's create something. So we thought. Actually, I didn't have an idea of the chorus. I just wrote something in the beginning. That's why it starts straight with a verse. Mati Udrukurudia. Like I've moved around the world. I'm looking for you. You see?
Yeah.
The love that you give me. You know? So I started like that. I just said, I have no idea. Let me just start with whatever I've written. So he created a beat. I created a rhythm that flows with it. And I started.
Yeah.
That is how it was. So I started like this, and then reaching a point, that's where the idea came in. This is love. This looks like love.
Is it this one?
So I wanted a simple song that everyone can rhyme with. Even when the introduction is going on,
yes,
they can connect with it.
Yes.
And it was so perfect that it connected, because they kept on playing this song every time they were trying to talk about the girl.
Yeah.
They would repeat the song. I've moved around the world.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for you.
Yeah.
the guy says, I love you so much, what, and then the DJ drops it again. So it's just like that.
Watch the whole staircase. Cause your faith comes by believing. And believing comes by hearing. Jamaica.
So this was PCY 5 years ago.
Yeah.
My daddy by no meet my faith. But I get my whole life.
So PCY can rap.
PCY started as a rapper.
Ways across the lake.
You know, I grew up in a family. People love music. Starting from my father, he had a cassette. Yeah, you know those old ones. With tapes, and you put the pen here in his ears.
And when the song goes on,
and rolls it. Yeah, so we had a lot of music, but mostly it was the South African music and Congolese music. The Chaka Chakas, the Lake Dubes, you know. Then the Congolese music as well. That was the music rocking that time.
Yeah.
Then also, apart from that, we come from we grew up from a Christian family where everyone at least had that time to sing in the choir. Mostly my elders. Me, I didn't have the time. No, but most of my elder brothers and sisters, they either played the adungu or they were singing in the choir as vocalists.
Yeah.
So every Christmas we used to gather and compose songs to go and sing. So the journey started from there. Then also in school, I realized I was so much interested in music, starting from nursery. But now, the rap came in when I went to high school. My high school was to a point that people loved R&B and hip-hop only. If you sing Luganda songs, you're local. You speak Luganda, guys don't want to chill with you. Like you're a villager.
I don't know if that is right, but that's around 2000, from 2000 around 8.
For me, it was around 2000, 2006.
No, 2000. Yeah, from 2006.
Yeah. 2006. Okay.
Up to, I don't know.
Okay, before that, reggaeton was on fire.
Daddy Yankee.
That was the time, yeah. Daddy Yankee, the
Daddy
Looney Tunes.
Gasolina was on fire.
So reggaeton.
Yes.
Reggaeton came in, and the reggaeton guys started collaborating with hip hop guys, and then hip hop came and took over.
So I think it was mainly reggaeton.
Yeah.
Lil One was shining.
He came
Nicki
in
Minaj
after.
was on top.
The Rick Rosses.
Rick Rosses were doing best.
The Fat Joes was there. Yeah. So hip hop was on top, and during that time I was so much into entertainment.
Yeah.
I had to flow in now.
Weren't you the entertainment prefect at some point?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Around my senior 5 hours.
To those days.
So entertainment took me up. I loved hip hop so much. We used to spend time in the computer labs just downloading lyrics.
Yes.
We learn them, and then we download the instrumentals, and on these days on weekends, guys gather up and we perform.
Yeah.
So that's where the hip hop culture started.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it grew in me. Then I started connecting with hip hop guys. By the time I said I want to come to Arua and settle and focus on music, the first people I met were hip hoppers.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had an organization called Platform 503.
Yes.
Yeah. These guys were dealing in creative arts, and mostly they were focusing in poetry and hip hop. So that's where I met a team of hip hoppers, and that's where I got the inspiration to do some of these songs.
Is that the time you guys? It's like you guys also did a cipher.
There are a couple of ciphers.
Yeah, it's like you did a couple of ciphers together.
Yeah.
And I think that was the moment of everything. I don't know what happened. I'm a little bit also happy for what happened and a little bit disturbed for what happened. But here I am now having a conversation with PCY from a couple of the things that you have done right now.
Yeah.
So there's like so much that really you have done, and we're really so excited about. And I don't know what was the inspiration about this, but when you wrote Our Default Mama,
Yeah.
was this Our Default Mama to like another person's mama, or this is like to mom?
I did a general. I did a general thing. I remember I recorded this song when it was coming to Mother's Day.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and many people have been celebrating mothers.
Yeah.
I also felt I can do something for mothers all over the world.
So you're going to do for us the same award before. I think one song of yours that I love so much.
Okay.
And we're going to do this like the same song, as if we're redeeming it.
On another, same lyrics,
yeah, same lyrics, same everything.
on another beat.
Where would I be, mama? Where would I be without your love? Where would I be? Yeah. Oh, even when the smiles are gone, you light up my life. Even no one is around, you the best everlasting love. So I'm gonna lift you high. You are more than a conqueror. Wanna make you smile, mama. Yeah. So I'm gonna sing for you. Oh, you the best indeed. Oh, the best indeed. Say, how are it for? How are it for? Mama, how are it for? Mama, mami onve, mama iyo, dileba I, aikoru, masi drile, asianzu I, vazini yo. Yeah, mami onve, imbapi I, daktari I, mama iyo, vazini yo, masi drile. Whoa, oh, 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 yeah. So I'm gonna lift you high. You are more than a conqueror. Today I'm gonna make you smile, mama. Yeah. So I'm gonna sing for you, mama. You the best indeed. How are it for? How are it for?
Oh my God, PC. Oh my God. This is beautiful. No, this is beautiful. And
That's
and
reggae. That's reggae.
this is reggae. Reggae is
Yeah,
beautiful.
reggae.
And oh my God, I lost words. But now the problem is, amongst all of these, you're choosing to step down from performances.
Yeah.
What's happening, PC?
I made a post and I got a lot of feedback. I got a lot of calls from so many people, those concerned and those worried. Yeah, but it was a deep thought. You know? I didn't step down from doing music. I stepped down from the active live band performances. Not that I'm going to completely give up. It's just I want to give time for my music,
Yeah.
my personal music. You know, when you search for PCY, you'll notice there's too much music that people don't know. Most times I maybe I can record a video with one of my songs in the background and people be like, is that a new
When did
one?"
you release it? When did you release it? Come on, the
But-
song has been
but-
there for very
But
many
those who
years.
know the song could know that this is a song which is 4 years old.
That is
you know?
true.
Yeah, so there was a time in life, all I could do was just stay in studio. And in a day I could even drop like 3 songs.
Wow.
So I had that enough time. I had so much music, but I didn't have the courage to put them out. I just did it for fun, you know.
Yeah.
And I didn't think of pushing my music because I was focusing on the band.
Yeah.
And in the band we are performing covers of different musicians, and most times it comes with a fans selection.
Yeah.
Fans favorite, the popular songs and all that. So I was giving it a lot of time and less time for pushing my brand as PCY. Now people every time you say PCY, people know about the band. live band is coming up.
That is true.
I would try also, amidst that, I would try performing my songs, but the songs are not that popular. People would, when you're performing some unpopular song, the reaction is different. And for us in the live band, we always look at the reaction of the people. Sometimes I come for an event and I have to change my whole playlist because I've looked at the audience and I'm like, yeah, this is they like this type of music. So I decided to relax and focus on my music. Use the necessary platforms I have to push my music, and it's doing good. So the likes of Carolina, people think these are new songs.
They've never heard of this song.
Yeah.
No matter what they say, we won't give up. Make a selfie, make we slay. Yeah, let's sing along again. They got nothing to gain. Let's sing along again. Yeah. Ace propon this beat again. Yeah. No time to waste, I'm in my train. Yeah. Let it rain, more fire. Got more problems, I go higher. Make we smile again, no tire. We move fast like a bicycle tire. Let it rain, more fire. Got more problems, I go higher. Make we smile again, no tire.
That was so fast like a bicycle tire. Oh my God, this song.
Sawa yo. Yeah. Sawa yo. No time to wait. Sawa yo. We're moving on. I'm never stopping, keep on riding. Yeah. I'ma do this till my last breath. Nobody can stop me, I'm on a high grade. For my people, my generation. Yeah. See the magic, my motivation. Listen to this. I'm addicted, no rehabilitation. Yeah. You got no IQ, got no mission. Sawa yo.
The Gambler. Oh my God. The Gambler was an entire playlist of yours, like, PCY, who annoyed you?
We are all gambling in this.
Oh my God.
Sometimes you do things, you don't know the outcome. It's just like a business. It's either profit or a loss. So you have to be ready. You gamble. There's no one who comes into this life and is sure about the outcome.
That's true.
However much you have a strategy, or you've planned, or you've researched, you've what? Businesses, even where people have researched, have collapsed. So indeed, generally we're just gambling life. So I came into the industry as a gambler with hopes that I can make it. And the goal is you have to think positive. You don't have to think about the negative.
But how is it going so far?
Yeah, we're moving,
We're going.
I'm not complaining. Yeah. For the music, that's why I said I want to push my music. People need to hear that there's so much good music behind PCY performing Chronix, performing Lucky Dube, performing Bob Marley. There's PCY I have 3 albums out there. Great music. Sometimes people listen to the music, and when I tell them I'm from Arua, they say, go away. Because people are used to a particular sound that comes from our region, and we want to get rid of that.
You have Gambler.
Yeah.
You have Straight Outta Logiri.
Yeah.
You have that twin.
Yes. This is West Nile. That's what it stands for.
Exactly. This is
West Nile.
IWN.
Yeah.
Beautiful ones. For all our listeners, I tell you, go take a time and listen to PCY's music. I guess you will be addicted with no need of rehabilitation.
You'll be addicted.
Trust me, it's beautiful. There's a couple of songs that
So we go, Mary Jane.
Mary Jane, there's what Gambler, Straight Outta Logiri, and all of this is like, there's more behind this one guy you see on the stage at Harrington, you see probably in different stages, performing all these different other songs of popular artists.
Yeah.
There's PCY's brand, and I guess who else will push it if it's not us? It's us, the fans. It's us, the people. It's us to think about all of that, and we do it. Yeah. A couple of people were worried
Yeah.
because people were like associating reggae to.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Are we not going to lose our brother?" Like, yeah,
that is doing reggae.
I know our bro is doing reggae, and
Yeah.
he really is into the reggae thing. Are we not gonna lose our brother one day? Can you reassure the people?
Yeah. One thing you should know is we all have life choices. We all have goals. We all have things we want to achieve in this life. And when you see PCY, you're not going to find PCY in any criminal activity because my brand is very important. I do my music for people. And people have to know, who's this person doing this music? Do I walk the talk? You know, I told people I'm doing records. That's why I'm not bothered about making the next hit. It's a record. My music has to last forever and ever. That's why I said, let me focus on this music. This good music has to be out there. People need to know. At my old age, when you invite me somewhere, I'll not be embarrassed of my past music.
Yeah.
Most people do music, and one day when you call them, they'll feel like this music is misleading.
I want to detach myself from
Yeah.
my past.
I don't want my past is going to be a continuation. Like my future will be a continuation of my past. That's why I'm careful when I'm doing the music. Even if it's a love song, I want to be so careful. You know, it doesn't have to haunt me in future. I don't have to be a shame to my grandchildren when the children will be listening to this music and they'll be like, hey, your dad also did this.
I'm afraid of people who want to attach their past to themselves. How do you deal with your exes?
The same way I'm yeah, music. X is another story for another day. There's a big story, so one day when you call me back and we talk, we shall have a different conversation.
Yeah. No, this is good. I really understand. I
Yeah.
mean, the whole thing is that reggae music has a lot of message to it.
Yeah.
And I believe even though today it could be about solving the problem of today,
Yeah.
in the future you may be discussing about how your song became a solution
Yeah.
to something. And I believe that is the pride PCY wants to see.
Yeah, that's it.
Trust me.
And there's a reason why I follow the Lucky Dubes and the Bob Marleys. There's a path they took. You know, reggae music has been very unpopular music. You know, people didn't focus on it because people are distracted. And you see, today, Bob Marley, his music is still living forever and ever. And there's something very special. People are yet discovering whatever he said. So it is more of prophecy. Everything is okay. And one time he was asked, this music, where do you think it will go? He said, my music will live forever and ever.
Yeah.
It's not for everyone. It's for those few who are chosen. So we choose our fans. We don't want to gather everyone. There's a particular moment for you to love something. Because many people have also told me my music is trash. You see, someone one time told me, you once take me to a music school. You know, and I love it.
You'd have said yes. You say music school to go and teach.
Said he wants to teach me how to sing.
If you're out there and you want to take our own music school, I guess you have enough salary to pay him to teach them guys. Yeah.
Yeah. So every feedback is feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always take it positive because your taste is not my taste. I've done music and people say it's not good. Then there are others who say it is good. And those who say mine is not good, also they have their favorites. Of course, their favorites may not be my favorites. So everyone has a taste, you know. So I respect that, but I'm doing this music for one cause. I don't want any embarrassment in future.
Yeah.
I'm 60 years old and I want to still tell people this message I made maybe 50 years ago.
Yes.
You see, like 30 years ago is still valid.
Yes.
And we can still, you see?
Push it.
Yeah.
That is very true. Now, one thing I've noted about your music, even specifically for the Gambler album, you tried to go as vast as international as possible, because you have this track called Motema Makasi.
Yeah.
You have South Sudan as part of it.
Yeah.
Then you have like a couple really talking about that. Are you trying to increase on the listeners of the Black People Band? Because like when I listen to Motema Makasi, you can speak Lingala. No, I know you sang it.
I sang it. I don't speak Lingala so well, but
So I'm better than you.
yeah, I think.
Motema nangai mokilimo bimba. Carolina Falikupa.
Nyosotozoluka tokozuango courage nabulo.
I still believe the sexiest language ever is Lingala.
Lingala is so
I know people talking about Espanol and stuff, but bro,
Lingala is so sweet.
think about your woman just saying Motema nangayo bisola
So you learned that one.
mokilimo bimba.
I think you must have written that somewhere. So that
I wrote it.
You keep on reading.
How do they call a girl in Lingala? Motema Makasi. No, trust me.
So this we are Africans. Yeah, we try our best to make sure the message reaches wherever it can. You know, there's
As
so
far
many
as it
languages.
can go. Yes.
One day you'll be surprised. I'll come to you. I need a translation in maybe Arabic or Kakwa.
Yes.
And you know, I don't speak very good Lingala. But when someone listens to this song, they start asking, do you?
Yes.
Because my role as a musician is to pass the message.
Yes.
It should go everywhere.
Yes.
These are what the Bible says, tongues.
Yes.
You know our language, when you're talking about a language is a tongue. So I'm trying my best to speak as many tongues as possible. So I guess this was a spiritual tongue, because I don't speak the language. I had to get a translator so that the message can reach. Yeah.
No, this is like I don't know. PCY, by now we should have ended our podcast. But for some reason, I don't know why I want to still continue talking. Oh my God. I don't really know why I still want to continue talking, but I'm feeling the entire reggae thing. If the spirit of Jah could enter inside me, I think if I would be an artist, then I'm a terrible singer. But if I would ever be an artist, I think I would be a reggae artist.
But you see, reggae those days was called off-tune music. People didn't care about singing well. As long as the message is there, it goes. It has to hit hard.
I can be a reggae artist. We are gonna look for a beat. I can be a reggae
You
artist.
just put a beat and you talk and you speak, because it's about the message reaching out there. Then we shall start working on the voices.
Yeah, but no, you know, it feels very easy. It's like these guys who keep lying to people. Come on, girls are not hard.
And then you knock walls.
You just go talk to a girl. She's gonna say yes. You know, like say the words and blah blah blah.
Then you knock a hard wall, concrete.
Trust me, it doesn't just work like that. It's a little bit hard.
So you can do a love song.
Anaderita, Anaderita, Habibti. So we're in South Sudan.
No, I'm gonna try something, right?
Okay.
Just relax. Ya bamba, anaderu. Hey, busy. PCY. That is the hard wall we're talking about. PCY.
Yeah.
That is the wall.
Okay, play.
You saw how I failed.
Play it. Now, the beginning of reggae. Just start talking about whatever you see. Or you talk about a story from morning, whatever you did in the morning up to now.
Okay.
Whatever we are doing here, you can decide to talk about it. That is already a story.
Oh, no, okay, so this beat is hard.
Okay, choose another bit.
So this beat is hard. Trust me. This one I cannot manage this beat. I think this one is hard. But do you also fail at some beats? Like,
Yes,
are there beats that you're like, this is not a very PCY thing, so I think we can't do that?
Sometimes.
Like, sometimes.
But you
So,
see,
so I'm not alone.
we are different people. Now for you, you could not be a freestyler. You could be someone who sits down, listens to a beat, and then you organize your words very well.
Please listen to this. Now, I think I can find my level here. Yeah. This Saturday. No. Officially on the Chill Talk podcast, I'm here to announce that I've successfully failed in music, and the only thing I can do is listen to music and criticize bad artists. Thank you so much. And now, end of announcement.
So you've given up.
Anna, I have officially said MPCY.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to the show
It's
and
a pleasure.
embarrassing me that I can sing.
Maybe you will be a rapper.
No, I can't rap. I can't sing. I just know my
Or you can
limits
talk
is
poetry.
yes, I can talk.
Yeah.
But also to specific gender. I don't know. I am very specific with my life, and that is it. Thank you so much for coming to the show. We can't appreciate you now. Thank you. The
Thank you
family
very
of
much.
Chill Talk says thank you so much, and you're the only one awesome reggae friend of ours. We can't appreciate you enough. A lot of things, if you've been a listener from the beginning, you'll know that PCY is quite a couple of things.
Yeah.
A musician, a lover, to one person.
Exactly.
Are there many?
No.
So whoever the others are, please feel like you're the one. But we're just here to say that it was awesome having you.
Yeah.
And he's a musician and he has quite a couple of music. Please go and check the people, the black
PCY, the black people.
PCY, the black people.
Yeah.
You check on all his socials. He's quite
YouTube.
doing well on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook.
X.
You know them all.
Yeah.
So just go there, check all his stuff, and please, he has 3 rolled out albums: The Gambler, Straight Outta Logiri, and TIWN. And he has these awesome stuff. They are very expensive. Please, you can also make orders because it does merchandises, and they're expensive because of the brand. They're expensive because we are supporting Logiri. Don't ask me why I'm not putting it. Is because come on, they're making my size. My size is not yet there.
Yeah. The size is coming.
But otherwise, thank you so much for listening. PCY, any other words for our people?
Peace and love.
Thank you.
Peace and love always. Peace and love.
We are sweating because this was a reggae one. We have AC in the house, but this was fire.
Bye.